same on the other side. Shallow. This time it'll be shallow, deep, and then shallow. From here down to here, carve in, get that chip out. From here to here, coming down. Now what I meant to be shallow here is if you dig too deep here, it'll leave a big dent, a big cut right there. So it's always best to be careful in that area. Okay. Now we're going to put this, let me do a little cleaning here. That kind of drives me nuts looking at that. I think I made it worse. Don't you just hate it? You want to clean something and then you turn around and make it worse. Let's bring the nose out a little more. And then I want to do the bridge of the nose here. See, there's the eye line is going straight down. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go at a 45-degree angle this way to that eye line. Come back 45-degree angle to that eye line this way. You start seeing a little bridge of the nose there. Always check your profiles. Now I'm going to form the nose a little more differently than I do with a smaller piece. Usually a smaller piece I'd use my knife and try to form the nose that way. But there's another technique of using sort of a medium size number 9 chisel. I'm not particularly sure what the millimeter is on this, but it's a number 9. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the nostrils first. I think this is called, I don't know how many steps this is. It's called the 9-step. And I'm gonna take the end of my chisel here, and I'm gonna dig deep down like that, and then cut that out of there. Same chisel. I'm going to come around on this side. Same thing. And it's going to kind of go around like this. Like this. I think that's not too bad. I think I still got a little more lumber. We've got to straighten that out a little bit. Then I'm going to take the same chisel and I'm going to carve up like this. Get where that knife is. Hopefully I can get that knife out of there. Same on this side. Then I'm going to go like this for the nostrils. Both sides, get the boogers out of there. Then I'm going to come up here like this. Come up here like this. Then I'm going to turn the chisel around and go like this. It's supposed to be one sweep. It'd be best if you could do it in one sweep would be best. And let's make this a little rounder this way. Now that's how many counts was that? Somebody told me that was like the 7-step nose with the chisel, but so that's generally the nose right there. You can do your little cleanup. fact, when we get into doing the face, we'll clean up around this area, so I just better leave that alone for right now. And we'll clean up the nose a little more later. I think I missed a spot. Make sure I get the right chisel here. It's right. It has to come all the way down. Get that out of there. And then I'm going to try to leave this with just a little bit of ball right here. Just a little bit like a ball. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of cleaning up to do, but at least you got it started. So you got a pretty decent nose there. Okay, taking the same chisel, I want to get started with, same chisel or bigger chisel? No, same chisel. And I want to clean up the eye a little bit here. Like I said, I like to use the knife to get started for the sake of just putting in the face. And then you can always clean up after that. I can raise, he's going to have a raised eyebrow here. So his eye is going to be raised. Like I said, this is a very dry piece of wood in which that no matter how sharp your tools are, it looks like that they're not sharp, and it is. These tools are sharp. Ooh, let me put the eye line back in. Over here, yeah, I'll just put it down here. And it is easier to do the right side since I'm right-handed than it is to do the left side. This side is going a little easier without making my tool look like that it's dull. Just getting started. Get the eye line back in. Okay, let's get the mouth started. That's going to be the more complicated part of it. I'm going to just round this off a little more. Now, one of the things I do, I have I gone on the internet and I get some pictures of expressions. You look at Yahoo and you say you know, some kind of expression, and actually that looks like that's just a kiss. I wanted to go like that, but it's the wrong direction. Some I just want to get the eye, some I want to just get the mouth, the eyebrows raised. But this, his mouth is right here. And like I said, instead of, where did I put him? He's a little, this one isn't, I don't think it's too bad, but it's a little too horizontal. I want it more vertical. Vertical, but not too wide open. I don't want to show any teeth. At least not in this video. I don't want to show any teeth. Like there's that one. This character here does have some teeth showing. But I want to try to go without the teeth. Now I want to round this out a little bit. Where's my number 9 again? This is going to be the difficult part. Now this is going to be the design part on my, let's see if I don't goof this up. Kind of bear with me for a while here so I get my bearings on how this is. We're just getting it started there. I think I might need the knife to just kind of round it off a little bit this way. Turn the knife to round it. Okay, now comes the hard part. What are we going to do about the mouth? The inside. See the lip, still a little bit like this. We'll just kind of have it round for right now. And we'll shape the lip as we go. See, I want him to say ooh, but ooh or oh instead of just like this character here. I think maybe he's probably looking at a woman or something going whoo, so that's probably not right. The other ones aren't very good when it comes to the mouth area. So I think I'm a little too bottom heavy here. So I think what I want to do is redraw. I mean, I like the shape, I just have to bring it up a little more. Shape is good. If you did it the first time and you like exactly where it's at, then good. This one I did not like where it ended. See, that's sticking way out, but it's better to have more wood, I guess, than not enough. So let's dig in. It's almost like you're going to go away from the lips, and I'm going to make sure that's not a perfect circle, not a comical O, like in the cartoons. Or careful, I'm coming to the end here. Let's see, can you see that without? Do this without. This always scares me because at this point when I'm digging in and coming across, that I'll slip. That's why I like to rotate. Now this is going to be, can you see that without seeing my knuckles? See if I can do it without hurting my back trying to twist. Turn. And you don't have to go so deep right away if you feel a little uncomfortable. First part out. Huh. Hey, keep that in mind. That looks like he's sticking his tongue out. Huh. I'll try that next time. Nah. Oh, I just came up with another idea. Of course, it'll be sticking out more than that. Probably what you could do is, if you want a character stick his tongue out, is actually create the hole and then have another piece of wood coming out. Interesting. But again, we're just getting started on the mouth. And I want to dig. Now this is going to be a big hole. This is going to go deep. And if you want to try to put some teeth in, it's up to you. I'm not going to do that for right now. Some people have said, this is one of the things I've always had fear of. I've heard this from other carvers as well. Once you open the mouth, then it's a disaster. You got to deal with this and you got to deal with that. And then I got to a point where I'm not going to be afraid of it anymore. Let's just get that. It's always that little hunk. Now the thing I could see in profile, now that we're getting this started, is that the bottom lip the top lip should be higher than the bottom lip, or sticking out more, that is. Is that a little better?